Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some fun things to do. We're gonna look at Billionaire from BABYMONSTER. But it's a performance video, which I don't mind. You know that I'm not that type of person that I have to only react to live performances. I'm so annoyed by that, actually. I do like to react to music videos as well, because I do not only do analysis of live singing. This has been sang in the studio. I want to look even on the studio recordings and see what the singer's done and what can we expect from them through the live performance. What are going to be the difficult passages of the song, what we can expect. So there's a lot to look on the studio recordings as well. But I know that we have got a performance video from Billionaire, but I also know that we've got a live performance from the Billionaire. So what I thought would be the best is to just kind of combine it. So first we're going to look at a performance video where everything is cleaned, perfected, and just, you know, very polished. And then we're going to look at the live performance of the same song. I kind of should do this more often because I feel like these are extremely fun. You look at the very clean, perfected version of something and then how it actually translates to live performance. The live is going to be from their soul performance. This is the one that I found. I feel like it has the best sound quality because we all know that, you know, recordings from the concerts not always have the best, you know, audio. So I feel like this one has kind of the best. So it's going to be from there. And we're going to look at the original first. So let's go. Also, this is me hearing Billionaire for the first time as well. I heard a snippet when the album was coming out, but that's all that I've heard. Okay.
Baby, I'm a monster. I've never felt like
I know my baby or
they stop when I walk through the door. Something click is a stay.
I love when she opens the songs. That's my favorite thing. Her voice is just so delicate and so elegant. And just so pretty. She's so perfect for the openers. And the warmth. No.
State of mind. Step up, rich can be quantified. And it ain't my fault if you're not trying to match my mood. Sorry, but that's on you.
She's frying a little bit of a restriction. A little into every single tone. It's something that I've noticed that Cheeky has started to do more and more often, specifically when she really wants to be very playful.
If you're not trying to match my mood. Sorry, but
not if you try to match my moods. Right there.
that's on you. Baby, you told me to burn. You know I'm not talking cash. Got a thing that's only mine. And I want you.
Ooh, Rami in such a soft position, actually. She's not going fully into her full color, even after reconnecting to her chest. So we've got a little bit of a start in the head voice. I know I'm stopping very often, but they're also doing a lot of stuff. So I apologize. I'm going to rewind it. But a little of head voice. But listen to that intricate climb down. Reconnecting from one register to another register is always a tricky thing to do. And this will be very hard on a live performance, because when you move and your breathing changes, or your breathing is impacted, that transition can be really, really hard. You're basically working around the vocal break down to your chest register. Very difficult even for some people when they're sitting still or standing still. So with a lot of movement and choreo, it can be really, really difficult to do and can be a little shaky, maybe a little pitchy here and there.
I'm not trying to match my mood. Sorry, but that's on you. Baby, you told me to burn. You know I'm not talking cash.
You're the one. Da, da, na, na. This is where she's reconnecting. Da, 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 da. You're the one. Da, 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 da.
Got a thing that's only mine.
Ooh.
And I want your eyes go green. I can feel your jealousy up here in the sky.
Okay, Ahyun had only a little dip into her chest. She immediately reverts back into the head voice. I don't remember the melody 100%, but just a little dip in the chest and immediately going back into the head voice. I really like how it sounds actually though.
And I want your eyes go green. I can feel your jealousy. Up here in the sky, sky. Oh, look at me. I woke up feeling like a billionaire. Whoa, word is my life is so unfair. Money don't compare. I got something rare. Feeling like a billionaire. Got rules, hit a
Ooh, I like this song for Aurora. She's absolutely killing it. I mean, I've always said she's more on the R&B side. She is more leaning into that R&B singing style. And I feel like if she could choose, would choose, it's just something that just suits her incredibly. So songs like Billionaire, like with this vibe, with this instrumental, perfect for her. I wish they would utilize a little bit more of her movement, because movements and agility, like riffs and runs, are super connected with this singing style. So, and I know she can do them very, very well. But still, I'm super happy that she's so much in forefront and she's really stealing it. Look at her.
money don't compare. I got something rare. Feeling like a billionaire. Got rules, hit a break.
Ooh.
Say one, but just stay in your face. Hit a boom in the bass. Pump it up, back it up, turn it up. R-U-K-A. It's a bit of name, so cut the deck.
Ooh, I loved her part. That release. So the boom. She also has, I think, boom consonants there as well. At least the first one. Let me hear it.
Feeling like a billionaire. Got rules, hit a break.
I got a ruse at a break into that fry. Get a break. Like almost cut immediate. Oh, that's such a cool part.
Say one, but just stay in your face. Hit a boom in the bass.
Yeah, hit a boom and a bass. So on the you can fry real quick, and without basically doing anything stark to that tone, just really cutting it off into that fry.
Pump it up, back it up, turn it up. R-U-K-A. It's a bit of name, so cut the deck. Delete out, put the money, power, and respect.
It's so funny that they're both like really strong rappers, right? And they're both like very aggressive and very out there and just very intense, but both in a very different way. I actually really love that they got her a little bit of a lower set voice or lower set parts, because her voice is really complementing the da-da-da. And then right after that, we've got a rap that is actually a little bit higher pitched, and the bright quality is complementing it maybe a little better.
R-U-K-A. It's a bit of name, so cut the deck. Delete out, put the money, power, and respect. Arigato, hold that, got the flame. Bet it on me.
Huda. I love how they arranged the rap in here. It's so good. Okay, let me just go through the whole rap passage, because I know at this point you're probably getting frustrated.
Back it up, turn it up. Got rules, hit a break. Say one, but just stay in your face. Hit a boom in the bass. Pump it up, back it up, turn it up. R-U-K-A. It's a bit of name, so cut the deck. Delete out, put the money, power, and respect. Arigato, hold that,
So animated.
got the flame. Bet it on me, double up your life.
Bet it on me. A little hiccup there. She's so animated with her voice. She reminds me so much of Soyeon. I love her.
Baby, I don't mean to brag. You know I'm not talking cash. Got a thing that's only mine. And I want your eyes go green. I can feel your jealousy. Up here in the sky, sky. Oh,
Up here in a little Friday. Up here in a.
look at me. I woke up feeling like a billionaire. Whoa, world is mine, life is so unfair. Money don't compare. I got something rare. Feeling like a billionaire.
Such a good song for them. I love this instrumental. I think it really complements the kind of like even the whole voice arrangement really complements their voices.
Billionaire, billionaire. Baby monster, got me feeling like a billionaire. Billionaire, billionaire.
Oh,
Baby monster, got me feeling like a billionaire. Look at me, I woke up, feeling like
That jump was actually super comfortable. It's full in the chest voice. So we're not getting insanely high note, which I'm actually kind of happy about, honestly. I don't want the high notes, the hyper high notes to become a gimmick for BABYMONSTER. So I actually love when we put a fitting note in, which I would prefer. That was a really nice chesty climb, just perfect.
look at me, I woke up, feeling like
She basically ascended, now she's doing ad-lib an octave higher. She basically just ascended there, and now she's doing ad-libs at that place.
Look at me, I woke up, feeling like a Prettiest boy, your life is so unfair. Money don't compare. I got
Rummy too.
so billionaire.
Oh, perfect placement for Rami too. Especially for her tonal quality, that little belty part is so good. Good. Ooh, I love this song for them, actually. Okay, let's look at this in a live performance. We kind of know where are going to be the tricky parts, but I'm kind of excited for the whole thing. I think it's actually a very balanced composition, which sometimes that's something that a BABYMONSTER is criticized for, that their compositions are too scatterish and just too chaotic, which I don't mind. I love scattered compositions. I actually like YG compositions. I like them with Blackpink too. So I don't mind that, but this one is definitely a little bit more traditional. I love the outro though. The outro always has to be there, and it's always gonna bring something interesting. Okay, let's look at it. Let's go. That's hard. With the movements, a lot of torso movement as well. You could hear that she handled the first one really well. And the second one, she did a very stark turn. So she kind of jerked her whole body. And that's where she got a tiny bit pitchy on one tone. But still the first round. That's hard. It's also in a very tricky placement of the register. Oh, it's quite low actually. If it would be a little higher, there would be a little more tension in the voice. It would be easier to keep up. Actually, Shakira went with much more fuller voice. She did not try to stylize it as much as in the studio recording, in the performance video. Her going with just her full, natural, nice voice, I think was a better choice than really heavily trying to stylize it, specifically in that stylization that she was doing in the studio. I think it's great. Live performances, singing it full power, I think it's better. It's more stable. That was a really smooth climb down. But I knew Rami is going to handle that. The reconnection is difficult if you do not have the experience. If you do, it's fine. It's clear. She's also singing with much fuller tone than in the performance video. There was a little pitchiness on the last tone. But I love this transition. She handled it so beautifully. Perfect. That was great. It was just perfect. You can hear the reconnection that in the studio recordings, you have much more balanced sound. When she reconnected to her chest here, it was much more obvious. She has a very heavy chest voice. You can hear it like immediately. That reconnection back to the head voice was super smooth. good job, Parida. Did she have, I think she has this part and one more part in a second part of the song, but does she have like a solo part in here? Maybe I just completely blanked, but I'm gonna be watching out for Parida. Good. Chorus is lighter. They're not singing with a full belty voice. This is a little air mixed in. It's comfortable. It's fine for performance. I think it's good. What a hype man. What a naturally born hype man, honestly. Oh, she did a hiccup too there. Okay, that was perfect there. I actually like that everyone is going a little bit more heavier than on the studio recording, because heavier sound, heavier tone, specifically with a lot of movement, is going to be a little bit more stable. Also, they are trying to belt just a tiny little bit more too, if they can, because again, that's going to make their voice much more stable and it's going to preserve more of their air. Feel your jealousy. She goes really heavy on those lower tones to create a contrast. She really dips in the lower. I can feel your jealousy. It's a lot of booty shaking in this one. I almost forgot about the outro. Billionaire, feeling like a billionaire. I like that billionaire starts with that boom vowel, but a B, because you can really, really, really lean into that one. But billionaire. She went quite heavy into this one. If we would go a little lighter. Millionaire. Yeah, she's going with a pure chest. It would really, really, really help if she would mix a tiny little bit more. It would be more comfortable for her. She's going, right? It's pure chest. If we would mix a little, that mix would be a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more easier for all the movements and ad-lib. Yeah, Rami mixed a little bit, but still with a lot of chest impact, so it sounds very belty. Cool. This was a very solid performance of a pretty tough song, honestly, because there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of variety of placements. Like, it requires stamina, it requires good breath support, and it requires sometimes agility here and there, and just being able to really recognize where to reconnect coming from one register to another. It's not an easy song. The choreo is respectful of that, for sure. Like, it's one of their, I think, more calmer choreos, but it's still quite an active choreo. So there are passages that are really, really difficult to sustain and not get pitchy and not get too breathy and support the tone well. So it's a tough song, but I love how they performed it live. I think this is a solid live performance, and it's a very raw live performance. So I'm happy that we have something like this as well. I wish they would come to Europe. Honestly, I would love to see them. I'm not sure if a group like this would go for like their first tour, if they would make European stops, but if they would, I would freaking love to see them. Anyways, tell me what you think about Billionaire, if you love the song just as much as I do. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video that YouTube actually recommends for you. And here are rest of my BABYMONSTER reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.